back from the dark side.
It's actually owned by quite a few of the trotting boys. I believe Gavin Smith, John Dunn, Ian Todd and Bluey all have a share in her. Who's the thoroughbred that gets loved by all the trotting people.
Ah.
We ride him on his off days. As you've probably seen at the start, he gets a wee bit hot and we're worked up, so Laura does a great job. She takes him down the beach and learns him to walk and do all that. So he's big, alright, and he's, even Laura says that jumping on him, he's a big boy. And that's the hard part, being so big. When he wants to go somewhere in the car, it's very hard to stop him. So
Quite a nice view from up there. He is rather tall.
Been in the saddle for 5 minutes. This is its first day.
It's his first rider, I
It's
think.
down here.
Yeah.
The versatility of those standardbreds is just incredible.
Laura's going to ride him around for me, hopefully each day.
Laura, you're trying to tell me that 5 minutes you're off the cart, onto the saddle, down on the beach. That's incredible.
Oh, it's just so easy when you're working with such nice horses like Classy. And the work ethic that they have in the cart just translates to their ridden work. They just love to please. Once they get over the fact that you're above them and not behind them, they're pretty easygoing. I guess you could say I kind of do standardbreds full time. So I spend the mornings helping out at the beach, and then in the afternoons I have some horses at home that have just finished their racing careers and starting them under saddle. I've got 5 horses at home at the moment. But I've had a busy couple of months. Since May, I've rehomed 8 standardbreds. Such a pleasure working with the owners during and after their racing careers.
Laura now is working for you. She
Laura here because she does a lot, even like just riding, just something different. It really does make a difference with them, and she's a great horsewoman. So it's really good to have her here on board with us and riding a few of the boys. So it's great.
You rehome a lot of horses. You use Laura in your staff now. So I mean, how good is that having someone that's capable of riding it and then rehoming them for you?
love to rehome about all we can. To have Laura here is a big help, great horsewoman. So yeah, hopefully she sticks around for a lot longer. It's a sad day around here today at Diamond Racing. Decided to retire Sunday's son.
To get on and talk about the importance, I suppose, of rehoming, racehorses and standardbreds and thoroughbreds, which is what you do on both sides of things.
Pretty lucky to have quite a large involvement in rehoming the standardbreds and thoroughbreds in New Zealand, which is pretty cool.
W.R.E Equine, is that right?
That's correct. That's the name that I like to brand the horses under.
That's your business, and you get that out there. You're very big on Instagram, TikTok, and the likes. You've got a pretty big following.
Honestly, I have no idea how the following kind of started, but it just keeps on growing, and I'm so grateful to be able to give these ex-racehorses the exposure through it.
How important is that social media aspect for breaking down the barriers, if you like, for the standardbreds and the thoroughbreds, this rehoming? How important do you see that sort of space?
Yeah, I think the social media aspect is just so important. Even the comments and things I get, like Classy out at a show the other weekend, I put a comparison to when I first started him, and he obviously was a pacer, so it took a bit of time to convince him to trot, and people just can't believe it, and it's just been so good to show them the things that they are capable of. And Classy and I have all sorts of adventures that people overseas just probably don't get the opportunity to have. Like, we go to our local river for swims and gallop down the beach at sunset, and all that is important too. It shows people, life in New Zealand and things as well. That I think that's how the following kind of started, really. Yeah, it did scare me, and my following started getting big when I was 12 years old, so there was a lot of pressure for 12-year-old me. Like, I was just a girl just having fun with my ponies, and to have all these people watching me and asking things from me from such a young age was a lot of responsibility and pressure. A year we'd rehomed almost 100. So alone, I'm probably getting close to the 40-50 mark. I love racing. Rehoming got me into the racing industry, harness racing, and now also into the thoroughbreds as well. And I just love seeing the horses being successful on the track, doing what they're bred to do. But then I also love being that person who's there to help them find something new when their time's up.
What's going to lead out the Cup field for the Rangiora Cup in a week's time?
Yeah, so we previously led out the Kaikoura Cup, not this year but the year before, and we've been asked to lead out the Rangiora Summer Cup, which he won quite early in his career.
Classy Brigade, 3-time winner Kaikoura Cup. What a great thrill to have a horse here and leading out the Kaikoura Cup.
Yeah, it is really, and congrats to Laura. Works for Laura Burrell because she's done a marvellous job. A lot of people obviously seen her on Facebook and TikTok and the other things she puts them on, but he's jumping fences and trotting along beautifully, so we just have he performs today. Laura just jumped on his back, never been on his back before, jumped on his back, just headed down the beach, straight into the water and just jogged and cantered down the beach like he just was, he knew all about it.
Okay, Laura, nervous?
Not really. I know that Classy knows this track really well and he'll look after me. He's seen all sorts of ridden life now and he's been doing really well. He decided to dabble in a little bit of showing the other weekend, and turns out he quite likes being a show pony as well. Actually, he liked winning champion standardbred, which is pretty cool for his first effort. I think we will get back out into the show ring a little bit. Such a good way to acknowledge the standardbreds as well, and yeah, he's a bit of a champion all round, I think, but I'm just so lucky to have him.